Hi, so in this video, we're going to talk about what is co-managed IT services. My name is Matt Rosenthal. I'm the CEO of Mindcore Technologies, and you've likely found this video because you were on the internet, probably Googling, trying to figure out whether co-managed IT services are a good fit for you or just to understand what they are. It's important to know that it's a term that's used by people in a very broad way, and it's not always applied correctly. So as I go through the 4 or 5 top things you should know about what co-managed IT is, try to connect with what parts of this may or may not fit your organization, because it is not a one-size-fits-all. Some aspects of this work for you, some aspects you probably have no use for. So first and foremost, it's a collaborative IT service model. And what I mean by that is you may be an IT director or an owner and you may have some in-house IT. Well, if that's what your situation is, this is a partnership, and it's a partnership that combines your in-house IT with some outsourced IT experts, and together they manage your IT infrastructure. Or you may be a firm where you don't have any in-house IT, and maybe you have somebody who in-house just kind of oversees your IT. Well, in that sense, we're still going to be a co-managed hybrid team because we're going to work together. So again, this is why it's a matter of figuring out what model works best for you. But typically, when somebody says co-managed IT, it is bringing together 2 teams of people, an outsourced firm with your in-house IT. One of the things about co-managed IT that's most important to know is that it enhances your capabilities. So oftentimes people are looking, and you may be looking at the solution because there's projects that you need to do and there's things that you're not able to get done. There's bigger picture things that need to happen, but you're getting bogged down with day-to-day work and your in-house team just can't move things forward. It's no reflection on them. It just simply means that you need some supplemental IT support or just that expanded team. So this empowers you to access specialized IT experts and resources, which is what Mindcore does. We'll come in and we'll supplement your internal IT's capabilities, which will allow you to address those bigger issues, those projects that you're not getting to. The combined knowledge and the skills that come from bringing our teams together, overall, you're going to have much different outcomes. The third thing to keep in mind is it gives you flexibility and it gives you scalability. The reason for that is because we can tailor this to match exactly what you need. And that may change over time. It may be that initially you need to really bring us in to help you get your IT support under control and to really make sure that the backlog of issues are being addressed. Well, once that gets under control, it may be that you want us to work with you on projects, or you want us to do your day-to-day monitoring and oversight of patching and things like that. Again, it does evolve. The key is that you can scale up or down with co-managed IT services based on the changing requirements, and it allows you and it allows our team to work with you to adapt. And that's really what especially during peak periods, gives you a lot of leverage and a lot of control. Number 4 would be the proactive IT management side of things. With co-managed IT, the IT issues can be addressed proactively, which reduces the downtime. Now, you may already be doing that, but going back to the initial point, your internal team may be bogged down with a lot of reactive issues or bogged down with trying to get projects done. This takes that pressure off because we could step in and take care of the proactive side of things, the additional managed services aspect of things, the monitoring and the management and the security patching. We can do all of that for you. And even level 1, possible model is we escalate things to you as you're being level 2, or we act as your level 2. Again, it's a mix and match. It really depends on what's best for you. You may be looking at this because you're looking to address your costs or address your budget. One of the cool things about a co-managed IT solution is that there is cost savings. It's not typically where you would think it is. It oftentimes is because you're getting your time back. And when you equate time to money, the fact that you're getting your time back it becomes, what do you do with that time? Well, if you're really getting the projects done and you're really using the time you're getting back to benefit the organization, well, you are long-term really saving because you're creating value and you're getting things done that impact the organization in a very, very big, important way. The business can also optimize the IT budget by selecting services that you need and don't need from time to time, which I mentioned before. It also gives you the option to reduce your in-house IT staff. Some people opt to do that. And what that looks like is we put 1 or 2 or X amount of people on site to supplement your team, and then you leverage your team to focus on the projects, or our team just works together to do level 1, 2, and 3 support. But the fact that we can put experts on site, that gives you a very strict budget to work within. You know what your monthly cost is with the co-managed IT provider, and you also know what the outcome is going to be. So that gives you a lot of control. So in the end, if you're looking to understand what co-managed IT is, I would look at those 5 bullet points and understand that what it means for you depends on the conversation that you have with the potential vendor. So if we were having that conversation, we would be talking about what is the main pain point, what are the main issues you're trying to resolve, what aspect of a co-managed solution is the best fit for you, and then we would take you on a journey on what it feels like to actually go through the experience of moving to that kind of solution. Something to keep in mind, co-managed IT is not managed services. It's not a traditional bring somebody in and they do monitoring and they do some support for you. It's a partnership, it's an integration, it's a mindset, it's a belief system, and when you plan it out from the beginning with that in mind, it's very powerful and creates a tremendous transformation and impact for your organization. So I am glad that you found us. We would be more than happy to speak with you about our success with this. We're a pioneer in the field. We've been doing it for over 10 years. We were doing it before anybody even used the term. And so I do hope that we have the opportunity to speak, and I look forward to meeting with you and speaking with you. And I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.